Okay, YouTube. Any of you, my followers that are curious of one of my other projects, I picked up this Victory. It's a 2014 Victory. Let me stand back a little bit. Sorry about the heater. This is my garage at home. This is not my shop, but it is 18 or 15 degrees outside, so we gotta have the heat on. This is a 2014 Victory cross-country 8-ball that I picked up at auction. Salvage. It went into a van at 40, the back of a van, and snapped the tree right off. So Victory has a two-piece frame. They have a rear main frame in the back and then a backbone, which you can see is not a very big frame. Anyway, motor ran perfect. I got a little bit of damage when the tree snapped off. It's a left turn signal snap there. This is an accessory that's not even utilized. Actually, no, this one does need to be. No, that one's not utilized. It's capped. Might be a cruise wire or something, but yeah, there's a couple wires right here that need to be fixed, but just a few. No big deal. I can get right to them. Excuse me. But anyway, I picked this up for 900 bucks. It has 1,700 miles on it, and it went down on the right side after it hit, and we've got that bag there is in perfect shape, no scratches at all. Seat's got one little tear. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. That's part of the fairing up front. That's the smashed fairing there. And I've got more parts in various places here. The bars are fine. Nothing happened to the bars, the mirrors. The triple tree, not so fortunate as you can imagine. There's a bearing. It took a lot to get this out, but I've got a good one of those coming. I don't dare use any of that. The forks were bent, as could be imagined. I've got calipers, speakers, gas tank, fuel pump. I've got the gas tank, the front fairing. The front fairing is completely intact. The outside, it's just scratched. So I've got that and the right bag at paint along with the tank. It's got a little dent in it. My buddy's painting that up for me for pretty dang cheap. Good deal on that. The frame, that frame and the forks cost me $1,000 shipped, used. I have obviously a salvage title on this, so I'm a little bit tempted. Here's the neck, to just mill this out and set it right over the top of that and maybe put 2 rivets or I don't know, some way to attach that on there, but that would be real simple to mill out and place over it. I called the local DMV. I have all the paperwork on this, so it's not a big deal. I do not have the paperwork to this frame, so I can't. This is a 2010 frame here. They're the same from 10 on up. So this is a 10, which I could care less. The DMV said that it will remain a 14, but it'll just be a salvage reconstructed, which I don't care. I'm going to ride this. This is for me. I've decided I wanted something better than my old V-Star that I already sold. And so it's fuel injected, 106-inch motor. It's 1,730 and change cc's. I don't know exactly. Never had a Victory before. Obviously, they just announced a few weeks ago they're going out of business, so kind of ironic timing, but they're going to continue to make parts for at least 10 years, and then there's aftermarket support for that as well. Belt driven. The pipes were yanked off by the previous owner. He stole them before I bought it. So I found these pipes for 150 bucks from a guy locally here, a full set, the whole entire exhaust, because I needed everything, so that worked out pretty good. They're in pristine shape, but they're just stock pipes, nothing fancy there. All in, sorry, this is really close. It's hard to get it. You know, it doesn't look like much right now, but if you know what a cross country looks like, then you'll kind of see the resemblance here. But anyway, it wasn't too bad. If you have any mechanical knowledge, if you're any bit brave, it's not hard. I mean, I run a mechanic shop, so I just took the back one off, just replaced that. And once you get it to this stage, to take that frame piece off there, 15 minutes. You got 1, 2, 3 bolts there, and 1, 2, 3 in the back, and that whole thing goes over the top. Got your air box, lid, filter, a few things like that. But most people just scrap these, and I get it. for 900 bucks, I could have made probably a bit of money selling piece by piece if I just parted it. That was my point. I don't buy anything new. I don't want to spend the money. This is 18 grand or 19 grand new. So my point is just get something that I can fix up for cheap. So 900 bucks is what I paid for it. Again, 1,700 miles. Engine's still got the original oil from Victory in it. And then, so I've got my forks, my triple tree. The triple trees cost me 50 bucks. Forks and frame 1,000. I got a new inner fairing over there, that busted piece that goes in the inner part of the fairing. That's 200 bucks with all the trim. I've got the front wheel. I'm debating using it. It turns totally straight. It really does. But right, if you can see it right there, is your little flat spot where that didn't hit. No cracks or nothing. Obviously it got stressed. I can get another wheel for 75 bucks. Don't know what I'm gonna do there yet. Forks were destroyed. They were pretzeled, so they're gone. Front fender, another destructed thing. So I picked up a fender for 100 bucks used. I have to scuff it and repaint it. It's in a different color, so it's at the paint. You guys taking care of that. My paint's running me $350. All in all, my budget right now, not including any labor, of course, but I am. I'll have this bike up and going for 3,500 bucks. Paint, everything. So I'm like, for 3,500 bucks for a cross tour that'll look perfect. It'll essentially be perfect. Just have a scab title on it, and I'm fine with that. I'm gonna ride it, but I built it so I know it's safe. That's the whole point. So 3,500 bucks for a cross tour. It's under 2,000 miles. I don't think it's too bad. Tell me what you think. You may be a Victory hater. I don't care. It's something. This is comfortable. They're comfortable cruisers. So I'm not going to drop 20 grand on a Harley or something else. So 3,500 bucks is more my my price range. Everything's really nice, good shape. Back of the impact, obviously. A little bit of paint. I've already ran this motor. It runs really well. Fuel injected. I did do that test. And well, I'll give you maybe an update if you guys want when it's done. And then I have to give you I'm working on a nice video for my Turbo Silverado. I built one for my brother, but that's outside, and I've got my own Turbo Silverado. I gotta do a massive documentation. I built it over the last year. It's a fun truck. But anyway, I'll do that.